Hey guys, welcome back. Myth Ninja here, and this is episode 25 of Epic Chef. And unfortunately, we can't do the gold challenge today because he simply isn't there. I've spent a couple days in game and IRL trying to see if he shows up on a particular day or if he shows up at a certain time. I spent so much time looking for him, and I haven't researched anything because I don't want to ruin it for myself, and he just isn't there. And I can only assume that I have to progress further into the story to get him to show up at the Culinarium Tower, because apparently I know who he is. We did get kind of a hint that we might know a character that we haven't met yet, which possibly could be Zest's father, which I think that's who it could be, but I don't know. But we do have some house cleaning to do. Or housekeeping, so I should say. So we gotta feed our neighbor. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be doing that. Feed our neighbor. Check on the temple because I do believe it's done. We're not gonna be doing any Infinigen stuff, and then obviously we're gonna have to put the Culinarium League on hold until we find out who our secret challenger for the Gold League is. So I hope you guys can bear with me, and I do apologize for having to do this. I literally out of my control. Like, I cannot do anything without having the contestant there, and he just isn't, and I could only assume it's because we have to progress to the story. Another thing we do have 77,000 Escudo saved up, so we're probably gonna go buy another upgrade from the carpenter, or Jesus I should say. What I have also done is I've made some more storage. We cleaned it up a little bit, you know. I put storage crates around here, large storage crates, and just assigned one to each type of thing. So there's crab in that one, octopus and squid-like in that one, and then straight fish on that one. I do also have things for the fruits, and then the wood over there. And then obviously I did collect some more animals. Oh, it looks like he just dropped something for me. We'll collect this real quick. But yeah, like I said, I do apologize for not being able to show you guys the Gold League on this episode, but like I said, it's just out of my control, and as much as I would have liked to face him and see what I was going to be going up against, I literally can do nothing about it. Oh, Lord! Okay. Wow. Well, that is definitely, that is definitely something. Can I go in? Okay, no, he's just here. Oh my gosh! Wow, that was all with Irwinwood? My guy, hello, Flamekeeper Bustino. Well, nice job there, Bustino. The temple looks spectacular, and we've got you to thank for its zest. The flame is now brighter than ever. People have been approaching the temple again, and the old ways are recaptivating their souls. I believe we might have started a flame in their heart that could eventually become a wildfire. We might yet be able to revert all of this servile nonsense and get the people back on their feet, working together in unison to squeeze the potential of humanity to the last drop. Funny, you sound a lot like a mage now. That's because we used to be one of and the same. It was Temperance who blessed us with the first transcendence, the origin of magic as we know it today. He broke the chains of both the body and the mind. The way of Temperance was a life philosophy of constant evolution and improvement, of pushing one's limits and, with them, those of all citizens. The mages were the very embodiment of that way of life and were to be the vanguard to guide the rest of us forward. Alas, there were differences. With power comes pride, and so the mages became a bit disdainful of those who didn't share their gift. They got tired of being held back by the needs of others and not being able to fulfill their ever-growing ambitions. Of course, the ungifted also started to resent the mages. During the darkest hour of the First Empire, they reached a breaking point. The schemes of the shattered scales. The First Empire? That's a long time ago. Is that when the mages left the church? They didn't just leave. The mages were ambitious, and they took that ambition with them. All that was left was meek conformity and obedience. The mages left the marked path to march forward in a straight, unstoppable advance, drilling through mountains, draining lakes, and burning forests they found on their way. Meanwhile, the church seems to have been pasturing in the same field for centuries. The fall of the last Temperian Empire only consolidated the split. That split. Emperor Soulspear was the last link holding us all marching together with some resemblance of purpose, but now that link is completely severed. The mages are finally free of the anchor holding them back, and the church is just there. We've ended up with reckless maniacs in one hand and spineless, cowardly, and backward sheep on the other. Balance needs to be restored before Temperance returns, or it will not be pretty. Well, the church says that Temperance already has returned. That's why they've gone crazy in the coalition. They've even declared a new era has begun, according to them. Right now, it's year 5 of the era of culmination. I don't know what they think happened. I only know that if Temperance returns, he won't be happy to see people being burned at the stake. I don't really know how much about what Temperance likes. All I know is that everything is pretty ominous and they are starting to look a lot like homogeny. Sadly, I can only agree with you. These are sad days for the true believers. Most people try to avoid thinking about it. And with good reason. This reeks of a doomsday scenario, and we're still recovering from the last one. I guess these are the kind of times when faith and purpose might offer a bit of comfort, as well as having a God that urges you to get off your butt, now down on your knees. Not down on your knees. Maybe so, and speaking of which, I've got things to do. Grim talk for today. Couldn't agree more. Come back anytime you want to meditate, Zess. I'll make sure to drop by the restaurant of yours I've heard so much about. I'll be happy to see you there. Cool, and you get 1500. Oh, Priest of Temperance outfit. Do I get a hat? Nope, that's it. Wait for the temple to be rebuilt is complete. Okay. Let's go see what Jesus got, yeah? Oh, yeah, there's music. Alright, what's the next thing we're gonna buy? So we already bought... We bought the bedroom upgrade, which was like 5,000 or whatever. Kitchen upgrade is 10. That's the kitchen. This is the hall. That's 15. And then the living room. And that's 20. So no, so we're doing the kitchen first. Oh yeah, let's upgrade this kitchen for 10k. Sold! Oh yeah. I have 68k, but I don't know if I want to be spending this much money right off the bat. We'll stick with the kitchen. We'll do it progressively. I did also off-screen... Oh, I did also off-screen, like, buy all the additional stuff that he had for sale in here. And the only reason why is just so that way I could just have it. So, like, I bought the green floor, the Irwin wood floor. I bought, like, all these decorative plants and stuff like that. So that's all I did there. But... now we get to feed our neighbor. Go. Some more dollar here. Oh, wrong one. Steamed crab kraken fries. Garmilo. Very well, Garmilo. This will be the last free meal I give you, so you better eat well and get ready to work. I told you I'm not going back to the central. Not the central docks. We're going to repair the lighthouse. What? You were waiting for this district to come back from the dead. Well, the district looks pretty alive to me. You might have noticed if you weren't sulking here all day lamenting about the good old days. Now that you mention it, things are starting to look a bit busier. You may have a point. Of course I have a point. Now stop lamenting yourself and get to work. Well, you may be right, but repairing the lighthouse is not an easy task. The piece that is missing is the light crystal of all things. They don't even make them anymore. Then we'll recover the old one. It sank into the sea, though. The overlord and subsequent explosion propelled it right into the water at a pretty long distance. Looks like we're going to need help then. If you have any friends with some sort of boat, they might be able to give us a hand finding and recovering the crystal. Still, that will only be the first step. I'm sure that the charge will be depleted and we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, we're focusing on fishing that thing out of the water. Oh, find the crystal. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to go talk to come on, my guy. Gonna have to talk to the fisherman's. Right over here. Oh, get my way. Alright, fisherman's. Fishermate. Hey, got a minute? Sure, Zess, what is it? So, you know Garmilo? Yes, the lighthouse keeper. He took it quite badly when the district started going downhill. Well, now he's trying to repair the lighthouse and he needs our help. Really? Well, having the lighthouse back on would be fantastic. That building was an emblem of this district, and it was a sad thing to see it shut down. And how can we help? He needs to recover the old light crystal from the water. I was hoping you'd be able to retrieve it. That was a pretty heavy crystal, but we might be able to pull it out with some nets. We need to find it first, though, and no one saw where it landed. I see. Well, remember 2 weeks ago when we saw those strange reflections near the Zulino Reef? Might be worth a shot, but we'll need pretty strong nets in order to haul that thing out of the water. We need some powerful netting here. If you can manage to bring us a decent material to reinforce our nets, we might manage to drag the crystal back here. I'll see what I can do. Oh no. What do I need? What do I need for that? Spider silk? I didn't even know that was a thing! Bring 5 spider silk. How do I even get spider silk? Ah. Array of pure white with the twisted origin. Wait. Is the second riddle spider silk? Bro, oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna advance the main story then. Considering that we don't even have access to spider silk yet. I can't even get into the thing. Last time I talked to Argorius, he said I couldn't even go into the lair. So I could only imagine I have to keep going with just the main story then. There's literally no other option, I suppose. Wow, that kind of sucks. I mean, at least we're getting some dialogue, getting some action here. Oh, everyone looks busy. So let's see what they got to say. Get down to business. So, where are the girls? They're unpacking the shipment Mitchell ordered. I see. We're doing fine then. Yep. Nothing else to report? Nope. Beer? Beer. Excellent. Damn, this crate is well secured. What is this thing you ordered? Knives and forks from Glenabrin. Gelabrin? Why? You're always insisting on how we live in the capital of cooking or whatever. They have a nice steel in Gelabrin. They used to have a lot of adventurers around, so they make weapons and utensils that can cut through an anvil. Are you serving roast anvil to the customers now? With our star chef, I wouldn't count that in the realm of impossible. Well, I guess it'll be good to have some sharp weapons, you know, in case that thing that is chasing him actually shows up. Any idea what it is? No clue. Maybe he's hiding from the mafia. First thing he did when he came here was insult a mafia chieftain to his face. It has to be something bigger. Maybe some occult stuff? Occult? Yes, he's been talking about the mages lately, and there's a ghost at his house. I've seen it. Of course. Maybe he did some deal with the sorcerer, and that he knows where he is, and he's going to send his minions to collect his soul. Well, he's a bit too skilled, and he has had a hell of a lot of dumb luck. See? Maybe he sold his soul for his skills. Maybe so. Come on now, let's not be ridiculous. Yeah, maybe he's just in debt with some old hairdresser. It's not like we're gonna get jumped by a horrible abomination. Whoa! It's a rat! Wait, that's a rat! Oh, it's a rat man! Tell us, who are you and what were you doing in there? How about you tell us what you are first? Wow, that's racist. Skurg? Squirg? He doesn't speak Temperian. And you're surprised? Look at him! I don't even know what species he is. Screet? He keeps making those sounds. Oh, he's squeaking like a rat. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Yes, geez, I'm trying to tell you that my name is Scree, and I'm a member of Scree. It's literally the same pronunciation, you bunch of idiots. Hi. Yes, hi. Are you done with the bigotry? Hey, sorry, it's just that we've never seen a Scree before. I think I heard of rat people showing up in Glenabrin not long ago, but I understand they're supposed to be pretty chill people. What is that supposed to mean? What were you doing in our crates? Traveling. You better start being a bit more cooperative or I'll put you back in there and throw the whole thing down a steep hill. I wanted to come see Zest. That's why I got in a crate as soon as I learned it was addressed here. Me? Why? There was word of a new restaurant in Ambrosia and I wanted to join the crew, and I'm a master saucer. Ooh, saucier? Saucier? Saucier. Saucier. Back home he calls it saucer. Saucer. You're not back home. Jeez, I'm not quite sure we need a saucer. You don't understand how good a squeak can be with sauces. During our early years, we lived under a sewer. Our food sources were mostly things thrown away by the surface dwellers. You ate trash. Yes, but that's what I was trying to say, but there's no need to be so damn blunt about it. If your main line is to get work at a restaurant is saying that your people eat trash, I don't think there's much to do to soften the blow. That's precisely the point. We ate trash, but I had a particularly fine palate. I couldn't stand it, so I did my best to mask the awful taste. For me, sauce has been a matter of survival. I can manage to make the foulest meals taste decent enough. Who knows what I'll be able to do with a Concordian dish. Oh, he's also very hungry. So much talking about food has made me hungry. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Can you check if we have something to offer him, Mitchell? Yeah, sure. Let's feed the rat. The health inspectors are gonna love it. He ain't getting a thing from me. If you want him out, it's bad enough that I'll have to sterilize all the new cutlery because of him. I see. I heard your restaurant was unconventional for Concordian standards. I had hopes to be accepted in a place like this and be able to prove my worth. Well, it is unconventional, yes, but we can't just keep hiring everyone that shows at the door. We're not that big of a business. I guess you're right. No one could ever manage to tell me the actual name of the place. Well, we don't have a name yet. The only name that has turned up is Restaurant. That's the worst name I've ever heard. I'm almost relieved that you're not hiring me. Now she loves him. Oh, that was it. You're on probation. Oh, that's all she needed to hear. It's over. You're on probation. Oh, really? You need to have those mood swings and looked into, Montreal. The restaurant is growing and I need a hand in the kitchen, but I'll be keeping an eye on you and your sauces are not if your sauces are not good enough, you're out. Understand? Yes. And you'll also do the cleaning. No problem. I've been through so much awful stuff that I'm pretty much immune to anything the service dollars consider gross work. Fine then. Welcome aboard, Squeak. Oh, score. Give me some time to get that right. Here's the rest of the crew. I'm Zest, as you know, and she's Mitro, my co-chef. Co-chef? If I call her my sous chef, I might end up being cook myself. She handles the kitchen and the paperwork. I was only supposed to take care of the paperwork for a while. Maybe you should start taking care of it yourself. No, here's Veluzzi. No, here's Veluzzi. He handles our publicity. Pleased to meet you, new comrade. Praised be Evoltur. Evolutor? Oh, praised be, sure. Didn't expect to hear that one here. Evolutor. Our god, though he likes to leave us to mind our own business, which is pretty fine with us. Your religion will not interfere with the cooking, right? Not since the safe food marking verses were abolished. Safe food marking? It's complicated, but we don't do it anymore, so forget I mentioned it. I'll most certainly try. And last but not least, she's Frischka, our waitress. Uh-oh, is she trying to resist eating a rat? Oh, look at that side eye he's giving her. Yes, could you please tell her to stop staring at me like that? She's been giving me the creeps since you sat down at the table. Frischka? I'm sorry, it's just that this fella awakened something within me. I came here to cook, not to be part of the menu. Frischka, if you eat your co-workers, you'll have to do the chores on top of yours. All right. So that's it. I believe we can say that our crew is now complete. Why would you say that? We've got enough personnel in all key areas, plus we hired someone else we'd have to buy another chair. Perfect. Perfectly sound reason. How about a little celebration then? A celebration? It will soon be the Cachinali? The Cathering. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a Nerian thing. The people sure love their puns. Your puns. It's a party the Nerian do every now and then in their district. Both the Wiao and the Katek come together and set differences aside. Their food, drink, dancing, and some of their famous fireworks as well. I heard that it's like they did a Nerian what? It's like... It's... I heard that it's like they did in Nyarnia. Nyarnia? Before the cataclysm. I'm dying to see what it's like. I would love for us all to go there together. It would be a nice way to break the routine, but with the whole spy business, I don't know if it'll be allowed to wander the inner city just like that. Leave that to me. I'll pull a few strings. Well worth it if there's booze involved. I don't quite know if I like the sound of this, but I guess I wouldn't make a very good impression if I declined. And you're coming too, right, Zest? Right? I don't know. Come on, it'll be the same as if you're not there. It won't be the same if you're not there. Fine, fine, I'm in. Yay! It's gonna be a blast. The festival is still a while away, though. Until then, let's get back to work. We've got customers to impress. Aye, aye. Wow, reinforce the nets. Oh, shoot, there's a ton of people in here. Whoa, hey, yo, there's a lot of people here. Alright, so who's in here? Oh, Scribaba's in here. The witch are in here? Huh, one of them's Veronica. And then, who's this? Oh, the cats. Oh my, and then... I don't even... Oh, the guy that I helped, he's in here. I don't know who these two are. Okay. Oh! Hey, this is that one guy, that chef guy. Oh, I can just go straight through him. He's just sitting there. Okay. Well, I still can't do the nets, unfortunately. So, what is it to do? I should keep earning prestige until the Ketchnoria festival comes. Literally can't do that. I can't do this. I literally cannot do any of this without that spider silk. Without the spider silk, I have nothing. Alright, so then we're already level 30. So we'll just go to bed, come back, and just see what else they have to say to us. So we'll be back quickly. We're here. Oh, look! Ratman. Or Squeak. Or Screed. He's cleaning. He's half my height. Rat people, huh? Oh boy. Okay. Well, if I do remember, I think we're prestige 35, 36, 36. So that means we can continue this story. Oh, what's this? Upgrade. What? Our place is getting a lot of notoriety. Maybe it's time to spend some money to upgrade it. It's going to be expensive though. Around 50,000 to Scudo. Oh, dude, I love progression in video games, especially visual progression. Like, okay, this place, to hold the rustic style some more. Yes, the 50 grand is a lot of spend, especially that I only have 69. Like, look at this place. This place, it doesn't look horrible. I mean, obviously, I plan on changing the floors, but I guess now that there's actually an upgrade, I'd imagine the floors and the walls are going to end up looking better. Probably the chandeliers, too. Okay, well now we have something else to advance towards. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna get back to business here. Hopefully we can get ourselves unlocking some spider eggs and stuff like that. Or spider silk, I should say. The festival will start soon. If you want to dress up, there's the time. Okay, then let me change. Let me see if I can find something smarter. Something smarter, eh? Let's see. What should we dress as? Merchants? Pilot jumpsuit. Hicks? Bracers? Oh. I think we had to go with the mafia outfit, right? Oh. Mobster. Where's my mobster hat? A fancy dress. Battered hat, fedora, milady, sailor's hat, bowler hat. No bowling alley around though. Oh man. Or no. No, I think that's the best thing we could do. Mafia outfit with the fedora. That's that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go as the mobster. The mobster look. Down to business. The festival will start soon. You want to dress up? There's the time. Okay. Okay, we should start. We should gather outside. Oh, okay. I really need to upgrade that. Oh, what's this? Kill time till opening hour. Oh, okay. So I can actually kill time till like people show up. Let's just go outside. Aha. Oh, Metro looks good. Blimey, dressing to impress, eh? Guess you need to show some exuberance from time to time in this city. Though I must admit that Frischka has taken this a bit more seriously. Oh my, yellow, traditional yarn outfit like this, like it? Wow, more like meow, am I right? What is it? Did you grow your hair or something? No, silly, it's always been long, I just let it fall a bit more freely. Looking good. Well, don't get used to it because it's a pain in the butt. Hello, everyone. I've got the permits. Did you have to kill anyone to get those? No, no. I think everyone will make a full recovery. Oh, oh, what? Don't ask. Don't tell, Mitro. You should know by now. Yes, yes, I know. That was an amateurish mistake. Let's. This ragtag of crew members. Let's go. Then it's party time. Oh man. That was funny. That was good. A judge will taste dishes with high aroma scores first. Well, mate, here we are. Behold the Catrinalia. Whoa! Yo, this is cool! Yo, do I have... Oh, this is a new place I can explore? I can't even go down there. Yo, there's a brand new place I can explore. Yo, who's this guy? Meow Taro. Something fishy seems to be going on here. Like, is this like the Yakuza? Oh boy. Yo, people are getting down dirty over here. This lady is... Oh, Myanika's done. She is wasted. Pinball. Let's see. The cost of 40 seconds. I should have 40. Should I buy it? No. I'll pass it out. That's... Meow Reese. Something's fishy seems to be going on here. Oh, does that sense something that we don't? Fukanya. Okay. Have a drink. Maybe later. Fukanya. Something seems fishy to be going on around here. Okay, there's a lot to do in here. Oh my. And there's a lot of fireworks. I mean, if he thinks there's something fishy going on, sure. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. Okay, I know where I am. That's my link table. Okay, well, I'm gonna dance with Mitrio then. If that's the case, since he's saying something's fishy around here. Dance. Oh, it's getting down! Oh, everyone's getting down. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa! He's so aggressive about it. I loved everyone's face on that. Okay, so the next one. What is this? With Frischka. Have some food. Oh, gonna eat? Oh, got some sushi? Oh, onigiri? Some skewers? Uh-oh. Did you just find some rat? Oh no! Oh no! Run, my guy! Get out of there! Oh no, the way they were all looking at him. I didn't even see that. Oh, it actually is here. I didn't even notice that when we were passing by. I was just so concerned about everything else. Okay, last thing to do is have a drink. Alright, my god, let's have a drink. Oh man, he's got two big old thingies. Okay, that was it. Oh, did that finish the quest? What else did I do? Time to have some fun and maybe also take a look at the great building. Oh. Oh, here it is. What is the meaning of this? Chef Anzashi. How dare you disrespect us in this manner? How dare you insult us so? I'm just having fun. You're violating tradition. These outfits are not to be worn by non-Yarians. But I'm Yarian too. You're mixed, at least third generation. You're far more human than Yarian. Tradition is clear, and we take tradition seriously here. You have no right to wear that outfit. You have no business telling me how to dress. You can wear any outfit you want, but not that one, and certainly not here. It's not just a matter of birth, but of merit as well, and more importantly, a matter of tradition and culture. I don't quite like this tradition of yours. I'm not surprised considering you're a half-breed. Your cultural heritage has been has watered down as your blood. You may live the life you want, but our ways are to be respected. Watered down? I'm as Aryan as you are. Are you? What makes you Aryan then? Is it blood or culture? A bit of both. And yet you show up here and spit on our tradition like you have the right to ignore them. You don't have the culture. You barely have the blood. You're just a pretender. A human that respects traditions would be more Aryan than you are, and I can smell a lowlife in you from a mile away. It's because of your kind that mixed breeds have been giving that filthy nickname. You're not one of us. Wow, that would have pissed me off too. That's enough. Oh, the battering ram. Your opinion regarding your traditional values are irrelevant. Be gone. I don't know about your tradition, but I know that you have no right to define what makes a good or bad Nyarian. I absolutely do. I am the custodian of the YO community. Or the WEO community. I guard our traditions and culture. They must be observed and protected, for if we lose them, we lose ourselves. Maybe the perspective of you getting lost is not that bad. Be careful. I won't tolerate insults. Neither will I. I see this as the way you do things in this town, then so be it. I demand an apology to Frischka, and not just an apology, a full formal a public apology proportional to the grievance you caused. Is this a challenge, little man? Are you so drunk with ego that you want to face someone like me? Your victory against Bolton only came because he held himself back. He would have crushed you if he had been serious. I warn you, I won't hold back my claws, but if you take your little committee and leave right now, I'll pretend none of this ever happened. Like hell we're leaving. Fine then. If you win, I'll apologize, but if I win, she will publicly renounce her Nyarian heritage. That's not a risk I'm willing to. We accept your conditions. Frischka, I trust you, Zest. I know you can do this. Very well. I see. It's settled then. Well, well, what a turn of events. The Critics Union is here to help. We can provide one of our people to act as a judge for such an occasion. I'm sure Eldner will be happy too. Oh, so it's this lady that we had to fight as the Gold League. Actually, I will feel honored if Lord Commander Belfort was to be the judge of this combat. Why me? You're a well-traveled man with impeccable taste, Altano. You are no stranger to culinary tradition from all over the world. You do me too much honor. I'll be happy to judge of this contest. But surely we'd rather be a specialized critic taking care of this responsibility. I'm sure you're not saying that our beloved commander won't be a worthy and impartial judge. Of course not. Good. Then we're all set. Prepare yourself, Zest. You won't destroy me like you did Bolton. I didn't destroy Bolton. Really? Have you seen him around much lately? Frischka, I'm not sure that was a good idea. But I'll do everything in my power to win this combat. Dude, freaking Zest may be a punk sometimes, but he's a good dude. And we've got your back. And I'm in the best hands then. Well, guess the party is over then and it's back to work for us. I'd hate to end the night in this negative light. Let's have a relaxed chat at my place. We can also discuss how to handle this. Sounds like a plan. We'll get some provisions and meet you there. Bruh. I love that. These guys are awesome. Like the way Zest stepped in, oh, that's so cool. He didn't have to, obviously, but that's pretty much his best friend and his co-workers. Like, there's no better thing to that. And he didn't know who she was. Just stepped up for the little person. That's awesome. This guy has some good values. I appreciate that. Well, I guess we'll just head home then. See what they had to say. Oh, no, just come up here. Hey, Zesty. I thought I told you to stop doing that. Sorry, force of habit. You're not getting provisions with the others? I think Veluzzi will bring enough for everyone. He wouldn't risk running dry. Yes, well, we might want to have a chat with him about that one in these days. I got luck with that, but it's nice for you to worry about the others. I don't think not being a jerk qualifies as being nice. Well, you can be a giant jerk at times, but you're a nice jerk. Exactly. Exactly. I'm sorry, but it's true. Thanks, screw you. Thanks, screw you, I guess. You see? Gotta love it. Speaking of contradictions. You really seemed cornered back there when the chef started taunting you. I kind of was. But why? I mean, you could have wiped the floor with that posh idiot, and I've never thought of you as someone who let insult get to her. Why wouldn't I? Because with the attitude of yours, I'm willing to bet that you get a healthy daily dose of insults, and yet you're always pretty cheerful. Ah, there's the jerk again. Really, though? Fine if we must. Well, it's true that I've learned a lot to. I've learned not to give much of a damn about what people say. Hell, half of the time I've even justified, but she managed to hit a nerve, so to speak, because she said you're not Nyarian. Harsh words, but empty and meaningless. She has no right to define you. Well, no, but actually, yes. She's the custodian, Zest. She's a culture pillar and the de facto leader of the Nyarian enclave in Ambrosia. She's not only the leader of the local Wiao, but even the local Katek acknowledge her leadership. I thought the Wiao and the Katek had no political ties, but they were Nyarian even if the Wiao looked down on the Katek because they lost their roots when they moved from Nyaria to Zahun. But that was like centuries ago. The Katek have their own culture now with their pointy buildings and all that. Which tells you a thing or two about how purist the Wiao can be. Can't blame them all that much. The cataclysm forced them out of Nyarnia. Guess it makes sense that they try to protect their culture so much. Is that how it was supposed to be spelled? Nyarnia? So the Wiao can be jerks. Big deal. Go hang out with the Katek then. I used to, until they kicked me out of Aknatha. Why? Because I was poor and didn't want to be poor anymore? Ah, that's a very elegant way to put it. Well, it worked out phenomenally, as you can imagine. My life has been an endless succession of being kicked out of places. I've been kicked out of cities, kingdoms, jobs, bars, crews. Hell, I was even kicked out of jail once. Oh, what? But I had never been kicked out of my own species. I see. But now you really are in danger of being forced to renounce to your own legacy. We shouldn't have accepted those conditions. Those stakes are too high. First, if it's just an insult, now it became formal. You don't understand. This isn't about me. No? No. She knew you wouldn't take the stakes and feel forced to retreat. She was using me to humiliate you, and I couldn't let that happen. I can take a few more insults to my non-existent honor, but I couldn't let her get away with insulting you. Aw, come on, you don't need to do that. You put your neck on the line for me? Why? Well, I could ask you the same thing, couldn't I? Besides, even if I lose half my heritage, I think that with our little group I might have found something more valuable and worth fighting for. For the first time in a very long time I felt at home. Whether we win or lose, I've already won something. God damn it, now we gotta freaking win. No, no, no. Wrong. Stop that line of reasoning. What? You're talking like a loser. Whether we win or lose is okay? That's paving the path to defeat there. Oh, we are gonna win this, Frischka. We're gonna show the Wiao purist a thing or two. Haha, damn straight. Hey, Zest? Hey, Zest! We're here. Is it safe to come in? Your killing machine won't jump on us? It's open, guys. Come in, and maybe you're a bit too ambitious with all those bottles of Valuzi. Oh my god, you brought like 6! Better safe than sorry. Sorry, Frischko. What is it? Nothing. I was just wondering if it is that... What? What is it that is keeping you worried? But it's okay. Oh, that. I'm wanted for regicide. Regicide? What? Oh, I see. Haha, really funny. I don't think he's playing. I think Zess is actually a big full-time criminal. So here goes another one. A Nyarian, an orc, and an elf walk into a bar. The barman asks, "What can I get you?" And Nyarian says, "It's hard to say. We've just crossed the road." Oh, you didn't. Too soon? I don't get it. Neither do I. It's better that you don't, believe me. Well, we're serious again, I see. Fun and games are alright, but we've got ourselves to deal with one hell of an adversary. We need a plan. I have a bit of an idea regarding what to do. Let's hear it then. It's been made clear again and again that the Nyarian and the Wiao in particular are obsessed with tradition. Are you sure? She's only mentioned tradition like 7 times per sentence. So if we try to face her with something classic, we're toast. We need something unexpected, never before seen. Like something from your Garden of Horrors? Yes, and no. There's something lurking nearby already, alright, but I haven't tamed it yet. What are you talking about? There's one section of the terrain infested with tenor singing spiders. If I manage to get an egg, then Finnegan may be able to help me build another summoner to tame them. Oh, it's okay. This is okay. We're getting the spider silk. Okay, we're talking about the giant man-eating tenor spiders here. Yes, and you couldn't warn us about them letting us happily stroll through a dark road in the middle of the night? Yeah, I've been meaning to fix the lights. Don't worry, they have some sort of ward keeping them in line. They are only guarding the ruin, which reminds me. Oh no, here comes the Somnagorius. What? How can we hunt one of those spiders safely? Oh, now he remembers about the ancestral curse, now that he needs to cook a spider sirloin for Temperance knows who. Thought you were eavesdropping. What else am I supposed to do while while you have me rotting away in that painting so I don't scare your guests? I think you're way beyond the rotting away part, and we're handling the curse thing now. You should be a bit more grateful. Yes, handling it as happy afterthought instead of a lifelong purpose. It feels a bit insulting to the occultist trade. Everything Zez does feels insulting to its respective trade. I'm sure that if the Farmers Union saw his display out here, they'd start crying. Stop whining and tell me about the spiders. The obedience order keeps them almost invulnerable and obedient. You need to make them killable first by disabling it with the wand, but that would also free them. They will probably jump on top of you. I see. So what do we do? You kill the soulless spider, then the others will die as well. Not a very useful evolutionary trait. And even less useful military technique, and yet we had 3 recorded battles that ended in minutes because the whole army was linked to the life of the general. You'd be surprised by how easy it is to kill a general if you focus all the effort on it. Okay, but this is not a general. This is a giant man-eating spider. We'll need some help from professionals. Witches usually know how to know about these beasts. Maybe you can get help at the Emporium. Good idea. I'll go check with Valorica. Whatever. I called her Veronica earlier. You have fun with that. I'm pretty impressed that you guys practically didn't even flinch. Frischka and I had a bit of a hard time. I still don't know much about what's supposed to be normal on the surface. Wouldn't want to look like a simpleton. So he just sucked it up. I'm honestly relieved that you guys... I'm honestly relieved you guys saw it too, so he thought he was just seeing shit. In any case, I'm not very comfortable with the fact that the custodian chose the judge herself. Commander Belfort has a very good reputation around here. He's not the first time he's been a judge. He won't bat an eyelid to vote against her. He once voted against the king himself. This is still Concordia though, so I don't know. The judge is alright. It's better than having the critic union involved, believe me. That again. What's your qualm with the critic union? One of them ruined my life. You do well to be careful around them. The critics? Veluzi? Critics? They eat things and they say they like them or not. They're not conspiring in the dark room to take over the world. Are you sure about that? Okay, it's been fun, people, but it's time to get some sleep now. We have a lot to do tomorrow. Yes, we do. Oh, I've already returned home. Get help from the mages, but we gotta go to sleep. It's sleepy time. But with that being said, this video is a bit lengthy, and I don't want to make it any longer than it already is, so we actually are going to cut it there. But I do hope you guys enjoyed. That we're going to hopefully be doing more, and we'll hope that that's the lady we have to fight in the Gold League so we could keep that going and hopefully finish it. But I thank you guys for joining me. If you guys like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button for more, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.